morning, dear students. Welcome back to the next session of your physics class. I think you are all doing well, and I hope that you have completed the last class portions clearly. In the last class, what we have learned? Yes, we have learned about types of motion, uniform speed and non-uniform speed, and also average speed. Do you remember, children? The formula to calculate the average speed? Total distance covered by the object divided by total time taken. In this class, we are going to learn about scalar and vector quantities, distance and displacement, and velocity. The motion of objects can be described by terms such as distance, displacement, and speed. These physical quantities can be divided into two categories. They are scalar and vector. Scalar means quantities that are fully described by a magnitude or numerical value. It does not depend on direction. Example: distance, mass, speed, length, and area. Scalar quantities have only a magnitude. Vector means quantities that are fully described by both magnitude and a direction. It has two characteristics, a magnitude and a direction, like force, weight, and displacement, velocity, and acceleration. Can you add a scalar quantity to a vector quantity? Vectors and scalars represent different types of physical quantities. While adding a scalar to a vector is impossible because of their different dimensions in space, it is possible to multiply a vector by a scalar. What is the difference between scalar and vector? Scalar quantity is described by just a single number. Speed is a scalar quantity. Vector quantities are important in the study of motion. Weight is a vector quantity. Speed is scalar quantity. Velocity is vector, which means direction is also included. Next one is distance and displacement. First one is, what is the meaning of distance? If a body moves from a point A to point D, then the total length of the curved path ABCD, it is red color path, is called the distance moved by the body. Next one is displacement. Actual distance moved by a body from point A towards point D in straight line. It means blue color path. The shortest distance that direction into account is called displacement. Distance is the total length of the actual path covered by a moving object, irrespective of its direction. So, distance is a scalar quantity. Displacement is the shortest distance traveled by an object from its initial position to its final position in a particular direction. So, displacement is a vector quantity. The SI unit for both distance and displacement is meter. What is the SI unit of distance and displacement? Meter. From this picture, how to calculate displacement? Listen here. A boy is moving from A to C. The direction towards east is taken as positive and the direction towards west is taken as negative as it is in the opposite direction. In the same way, the direction towards north is taken as positive and the direction towards south is taken as negative. So, 4 meter east gets cancelled by 4 meter west and 3 meter south gets cancelled by 3 meter north. When the boy returns to point A, his displacement would be 0. Next one is velocity. The displacement of an object in unit time. The speed and direction of motion of an object. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. So, the velocity is a vector quantity. The SI unit of velocity is meter per second. What is the SI unit of velocity? Meter per second. Next one. What are the difference between speed and velocity? First one, speed depends on distance. It means speed is equal to distance divided by time. In velocity, velocity depends on displacement. It means velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. Second point is speed is a scalar. It has only magnitude. But velocity is vector because it has both magnitude and direction. Speed changes when an object slows down or moves faster. Velocity changes when an object slows down or moves faster or changes direction. Fourth point is speed cannot become negative. In the velocity, velocity can become negative. Negative means it is in the opposite direction. Children, we can do the exercise now. From book page number 31, choose the correct option to fill in the blank. You should write the answers in that blank place. Okay. First one, a body is said to be dash when its position changes with the surroundings. Answer is in motion. Second one, a vehicle moving on a straight road has dash motion. rectilinear. Third one, moving blades of windmill has dash motion, rotatory. Fourth one, wheels of a car have dash motion, it's multiple. Fifth one, when you cycle through a crowded area, you have dash speed, non-uniform speed. Next exercise from page number 33. Question, write T for true and F for false. Correct the false statements. Question number 1. Mass is a vector quantity. Answer is false because mass is a scalar quantity. Second one, the shortest distance that takes direction into account is called displacement. Answer is true. Third one, the SI unit of distance is meter, whereas the SI unit of displacement is kilometer. Answer is false because the SI unit for both are meter. Fourth one, velocity is speed with direction. Answer is true. Fifth one, velocity does not change when direction changes. Answer is false because velocity changes when direction changes. Good morning children. How are you all? In which topic we have learned today? Scalar and vector quantities. What do you mean by scalar quantities? Scalar and vector quantities are physical quantities. But the scalar quantities has only one category. In the vector quantities have two categories. The scalar quantities are described. These are the physical quantity that is described by only one category. It's magnitude. Okay. The scalar quantities describe its magnitude. But the vector quantities described by its magnitude as well as direction. Okay. The vector quantities described its magnitude as well as direction. Okay. Next one is distance and displacement. What is meant by distance? Listen, the total length of the actual path covered by a moving object. Listen here, one vehicle is moving from point A to D. How it will be moved? One vehicle is not moving in straight line. It will be moved from A to B, then B to C, then C to D. Okay. It will be covered more areas. It's not going in straight line. It will cover more areas. So we have to write here from A to B, the distance is 4 km. Then B to C, distance is 2 km. Then C to D, the distance is 3 km. So how many for the total distance? 4 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 9 kilometers. Okay. So the distance is 9 kilometers. The total path of the actual path covered by a moving object. Do you understand this distance? Then what is mean by displacement? Listen here. The shortest distance travelled by an object from its initial position to its final position in a particular direction. The displacement has direction. It means from A to, the vehicle is moving from A to D. It is moving in straight line. Okay, it has direction, magnitude and direction. So this is called displacement. This is the shortest area. Okay, it will be move the shortest distance traveling. Okay, the vehicle is moving the shortest distance. It has direction. So the distance is total distance of the actual path covered by a moving object, whole area. But the vehicle is moving from A to D. It will be have a direction and magnitude. Okay, so the shortest distance the vehicle is traveled. Next one is, listen here, A, B, C, D. Okay, how to find the distance and displacement? Distance means the vehicle is moving from A to C. How it will be moved? From A to B, then B to C. Okay, so 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Displacement means from A to C it will be moved, it has direction, it will be moved short distance. Okay, so 5 kilometer, 5 meter. Okay, distance is, this is the distance, this is the displacement. Distance is 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Displacement is equal to 5 to C, A to C, displacement only 5 meters. Listen here, how to find the formula this? Listen, first one. For this displacement, the vehicle is moving from A to B. It means east. Okay, east. Then again from C to D, it will be moved the same direction. So, this is for displacement 4 minus 4. It means again it's coming out. It is the opposite direction. For displacement, the opposite direction is the 0. Okay. It is be negative. This is positive. The opposite direction is negative. From here also, from B to C and D to A. When the vehicle is moving B to C, again it will be moved here from D to A. This is the number 3 meter. Then here also 3 meter. It's going back. So it is the opposite direction. So it value is negative. Okay. This value is positive. Then opposite value is negative. Here opposite 3 meter. This is the positive value. Here this is negative value. So the displacement is 0. Okay. Displacement is 0. When the vehicle is moving back, the displacement is 0. Listen, how to find the distance? AC. This is the distance. Okay, AC equal to AB plus BC. AB plus BC. How many here? AB is 4 meter plus BC is 3 meter. How many? 7 meters. Okay, this is the distance. This is the distance. Next one is displacement. For displacement, listen here, the formula for AC equal to root of AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. So, what is the number here? Listen, we will write here. What is the formula for displacement? AC equal to root of AB square plus BC square. What is the value of AB? 4 meter. So, 4 square plus, what is the value of BC? 3. 3 square. So, 4 square is equal to 16 plus 3 square is equal to 9. 16 plus 9, 25. So, the root of 25 is equal to 5. Answer is 5. So, this is the displacement value of A to C. Okay, the displacement value of A to C is equal to 5 meter. This is the formula to find the displacement. We can do some numerical questions now. You have to write the question and answers in your booklet. Okay. First question from page number 39. A boy goes to a shop which is 3 kilometers away, buys things and comes back. What is the distance and displacement in kilometer and meter? Listen here. First we have to find the distance. Distance is equal to, listen here, boy goes to a shop which is 3 kilometers. Okay, so 3 kilometers away, buys things and comes back. Again he comes back to home. Okay. So again 3 kilometer. Okay. How much here? 3 plus 3, 6 kilometer. Listen, the answer is distance and displacement in kilometer and meter. So this is kilometer. Distance in kilometer. Then we have to write in meters. For that 6 into multiply with 1000. Okay, multiply with 1000. 6 into 1000 is equal to 6000 meter. Okay, distance is equal to 6000 meter. Again, displacement. Displacement equal to, listen, already we studied, which is 3 kilometer away, buys things and comes back. Again he comes back the same way. So 3 kilometer minus, again he comes back same way. So 3 kilometer minus 3 kilometer. How many? 0. So the displacement is equal to 0. Again he comes back the same direction. Okay. If he comes back the same direction, answer is positive minus positive and negative. Okay. So answer is 0. Displacement is equal to 0. Next question. Already I given this homework in the last class. Okay. Did you complete that? We can check it now. What is the distance travelled by a plane flying for about 3 hours at a speed of 350 km per hour? Okay, how to write now? Solution. Speed is equal to 350 km per hour. Next one is hours. So time. Time is equal to 3 hours. Listen here, what is the distance? We have to find the distance. What is the formula for distance? Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed into time. Already we know the formula. Speed is equal to, what is the formula for speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. Is it? Distance by time. So that distance equal to speed into time. So 350 kilometer per hour into 3 hour. We have to multiply this number. 350 into 3. 3 5s are 15. 1 balance. 3 3s are 9 plus 10. 1 10. Okay. So 1050 kilometer. Distance is 1050 kilometer. Listen the next question. A whale swims due east for a distance of 5 kilometer, turns around and goes due west for 1.8 kilometer, and finally turns around again and heads 1.2 kilometer due east. What is the distance and displacement of the whale? How to find the distance? Listen here. The whale swims due to east for the distance of 5 kilometers. So here whale is here. Okay. From here it will be moved 5 kilometer east. 5 kilometer east. Again turns around, goes due west for 1.8 kilometer. Again it will become 1.8 kilometer west. This is 1.8 kilometer. Again, and finally turns around again, it heads 1.2 kilometer east. Again it will be go to east. How many? 1.2 kilometer. This is east. Okay. How to find the distance here? Distance is equal to, distance is the total waste. Okay. Total number of covered by the object. Total number of object covered. So 5 kilometer plus 1.8 kilometer plus 1.2 kilometer. So we have to add this number. This is the whole number. So 5, 1.8. 1.8. This is the decimal number. Again 1.2. So here write 0. We have to add this number. 8 plus 2, 10. 1 balance. So 6, 7, 8. 8.0. So 8 kilometers. So distance covered by the whale is equal to 8 kilometer. Again, displacement of the whale. How to find the displacement? Displacement equal to first 5 kilometer in the east. Again, the whale is coming to the west. 1.8 kilometer west. It is the east and west is the opposite direction. So opposite direction is the negative. Okay. In the displacement, opposite direction is the negative. So minus 1.8 kilometer. Again it will be moved to east. Plus 1.2 kilometer. Listen. This is the positive number. 5 and 1.2 is positive. So we have to add these two numbers. 5 and 1.2. How many here? 6.2. So 6.2 minus 1.8. We have to subtract 1.8. Here take borrow 12. 12 minus 8, 4. 5 minus 1, 4. How many here? 4.4. 4.4 kilometer due east. Okay. Displacement is only the east. West is negative. So 4.4 kilometer due east. Did you understand this problem? Okay. In the next class, we are going to study about acceleration and weight. Okay children, today's portion you have to complete and refer the book clearly. Thank you.